Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Mind Over Magic, where we're now exploring the underschool here at the Geek Cupboard School of Geekcraft and Geekery. We have been involved in a few little fights down here, we got into a few battles, but I think we did okay, we did fine, we muddled through, we cast a few spells and did a bit of damage, but we also did take a few knocks, we have got a few injured people. Now very helpfully you can tell who's injured because they have got little kind of medical symbol things floating above their heads, which is handy, so we can see that Arthur is a little bit injured, one of these students, so they're on 162 out of 175 hit points, so they're a little bit injured, but not too much. They do have a lot of hit points to the cushiony people. 175 is quite a lot, but yeah, they're 13 down, so not really injured. Maybe one of your stitches has come loose or something other, but yeah, you're sort of okay, you're absolutely fine, really. And then Brandon is also on 162 out of 175. So again, a tiny bit injured, bit of a scrape, but nothing too bad. Betty did take quite a big hit in the fight, but she healed up in the fights using a potion. But then if we just change the angle a little bit there, we can see another injured person, and that's Bernard. Bernard, making his way up the stairs, I think, is on 61 out of 110 hit points, which is not very good at all, so just over half. So really, we need to get some sort of hospital or infirmary or whatever, some sort of healing place set up where they can go and have a lie down and recover their hit points. And I think maybe what we're going to have to do is, we're going to have to maybe move time on now because I think it's quite late. It's 12:19 a.m, so if we get time ticking on, they will all go to bed, I imagine. Yeah, they're all going to go to bed, which is fine. And then in the morning, we need to look at maybe getting rid of the roof here and then building another floor, because we have got these bits sticking out over here, so we should be okay. What is that just there? What's that? There's a new thing. Hang on. There's a new creature. What are you? A crower. Or a crow, maybe. Okay, so like a little sort of bird thing. Will eat any food crops you're growing. Oh, that's bad. When eating will be frightened away by nearby staff or scarecrower. Okay, can we build a scarecrower? Garden. Is it a thing we can build? No. No, it is not. Okay, so those things might come down here and start nibbling on our gut berries. We have got quite a lot of gut berries, which is good. Yeah, that's a handy thing. And we've got 6 lots of soup, which is also quite good. Maybe... Oh no, 6 is okay because, of course, Paisley doesn't eat because Paisley is a ghosty person. Okay, so that's fine. But yeah, if they're going to come and eat that, that might be a little bit of an issue. What about over here? Is there one over here near our rice plots? It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. There's one all the way over there. So I suppose... Oh, it's scared. It's scared. Oh, for 19 minutes. Okay, so somebody has been out here and they've scared it away for a bit. Okay, right. That's quite handy. We don't really want them kind of eating our crops. That could be a little bit of a bother. In fact, you know what? We could now get another couple of the rice plots in down here. That could be quite handy. So maybe it's some research. Possibly we need to unlock scarecrow type things. What are we working on now? We are working on Shine On. 118 out of 120. Remind me, open research. What are we looking at? What's Shine On? There, that one there. Okay, so a mana lantern. And that, oh yeah, that's leading on to critical care. Oh yes, okay, right. So yeah, the medical bed things. Okay, so we're getting that done and then we're getting that done. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. And now, yes, one thing that we have done a little bit kind of wonkaloids just here, and thank you to people in the comments for pointing this out, is that the spiral staircases can just carry on going upwards forever. You don't need to kind of have it moving between, so, 2 floors and then create another one. That one can just keep going all the way up there for as high as we need it to go. So I think what we'll do is we'll get rid of that one. How do we get rid of things? Demolish. There we go. Right, so demolish. Let's be careful. Demolish those bits of that spiral staircase because we don't need that. And that one then can just carry on upwards. So if we could then go to construction and go to spiral stair, yeah, and just carry that on, blocked by roof. Okay, so go to there, as high as that can go. And then, yeah, we need to look at sorting this out. Although... I was thinking this last time. Have I put that on the right height? I don't think I have. I don't think that's going to be the right height. So down here, look, there's a door. And then above the door, we've got a kind of a block. And then above that block is the ceiling. Over here, we've got the door. and then a block. But if we build that across, it's going to be too low. So I think they're in the wrong place. I think they need to be one higher, which is a bit of a nuisance if we're honest. So I think, is that right? Hang on, let me go and check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is where the ceiling's going to go. So the room will be 4 high. That one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a ceiling. Okay, they're in the wrong place, which is a bit of a nuisance. So demolish those as well, please. We'll put those back in the right place. That'd be handy. Right, so tick time on a bit quicker. I think everyone has gone to bed. Yeah, so everyone's asleep. So it's only Paisley. Paisley is now doing some stuff over here. You're doing the research stuff. Yeah, we need to get that done. Because then, yes, we need to put ourselves in an infirmary or a hospital or a medical centre or whatever it is in. Actually, what do we need for that? What do we need? So not bedrooms. For medical rooms, what do we need? An infirmary has to be 3 or more medical beds, incense burners and private. Okay, that's fine. It can't have crafting tables or dining tables, whatever else. Okay, that's all good. What about hospital ward? Because that would be better. So it's got to be private. Okay, that's fine. And lofted. Remind me, what's lofted? Taller than it is wide. Oh, okay. So it's got to be a really tall room. Okay, maybe we're going to struggle to get a hospital. And it needs 5 or more medical beds, 4 or more incense burners, 2 or more tincture shells, and 2 or more medical cars. And it must have large windows or huge windows. Okay. I mean, possibly the infirmary is going to be what we go for first. So yeah, plus 5% hit points per hour from resting in a bed. Okay. Yeah, so I think possibly that's what we go for. The other one, the hospital ward, might be a little bit tricky to do. And I don't know how we do windows yet. I suspect that's a researchy thing. So, yeah, private and lofted. Yeah, so it's going to have to be taller than it is wide. Yeah, that's quite tricky to do. But okay, right. Let's run time on first. We need to get that kind of set up as a flat sort of building platform to go from. So that's our big job first. So I think, yeah, we'll tick time on until, I mean, everyone's got to wake up first. What time is it? It's currently 4:30 a.m. So, okay, you're allowed to be in bed, everybody. That's all fine. So we'll let them have a bit of a rest. And then in the morning, they can get up, do some work down here, hopefully plant some more kind of bitter ice plot things, get some stuff set up down there. And then they can take that apart. And then I think as well, we are going to have to demolish the roof, aren't we? We need to demolish the roof. Unless, can we just build straight over like that? I think we can. I think it'll demolish what we need it to demolish. I think it'll take things apart for us. Yeah, there we go. It's demolishing those things anyway. And I imagine they'll just come apart because these bits will have been sort of taken apart. Okay, right. So work on that, please. That's a bit of a project. And then when that bit of wall is in, we can stick another bit of floor over there. Although, hang on. Yeah, hang on. How's that work, though? Because we need wall just there, don't we? Don't we need wall there, and wall there, and wall there, and wall there? Is that not what we need? Okay, I might have possibly done that a little bit wrong, but never mind. And you know what? Let's just demolish... We'll demolish the roof. The roof bits can go, because they're not going to be roof bits. We don't need roof bits. We need... oh, no, hang on. Now that's... No, that's not going to work. Okay, hang on. I've made a bit of a boo-boo of this. Okay, right, no. How about... demolish all of that I just told you to do. Get rid of all of that, and just somebody come and just do all of the destruction work over here. Somebody come and take all this stuff apart. That would be wonderful, and then we can go from there. I think they're taking apart the staircase that we don't need, which is handy. And now they're just blowing stuff up. It does have that weird... The roof is kind of hovering there. It's got that weird sort of Minecraft permanence thing going on where, you knock down the bottom of a tree and the top of the tree remains somehow. But yeah, I suppose magic school and everything. So if we could take out a few more of these bits, that would be quite useful. Right, so destroy all that. This is all good. Boop, boop, boop. Right, so now I think we can plan this a bit better. So a bit of wall there, bit of wall there, bit of wall on top, bit of wall on top like that. And then floor going between there, floor going between there, floor going between there, and then floor. Okay. It can't go on there because there's a thing already in the way. Okay, when that's done, There we go. Now we can do that. So floor going out like that, and then floor going out like that. Ah, the bit in the sky kind of just collapsed, I think. I think it just vanished. It only lasted so long without any kind of support, and then it went, nope, I'm done, goodbye. Right, okay, and then we want to get another bit on the spiral staircase and just kind of poke that up onto that floor for now. There we go. Right, so plenty of work for them to do. Stone is looking a bit low. Stone is looking a tiny bit low. Could we grab... There's a bit of stone there, look. There's some stone here. So yeah, if we could go and grab that, that would be handy. So yeah, gather... I don't want to gather that wormweed. I want to get... Yeah, mine that stone just there, please. That'll be quite handy. We've got gutberries, got loads of gutberries. We should be okay for gutberries. Is there any more stone that's nearby that's quite easy for us to go and grab? There's a big chunk there. Go and grab that. And there is some stone here. There's some stone there. If somebody could grab that and put it into storage, that would be very handy. Ah, thank you. Okay, that was good. Thank you so much, Betty. I'm glad you listen. Yeah, so I imagine that's going up here, is it? To do some of the building work. But that's okay. That's what we need it for. This is all good. Right. There we go. So we've now got the walls coming through like that. Should that just be floor across there? Should that be floor? Or should that be a wall? Oh, hang on. Yes. The bedrooms have changed, haven't they? Hang on a minute. Hang on. We need the colours to go back to how they were. Because, yeah, they would have been unbedroomed when they took the roof off. But now it's gone back to being a bedroom. So, yeah, blue and purple. I'm a bit concerned that that's not... That we can't... That wall shouldn't be there. I think that should be a bit of floor. Oh, have I messed that up? Oh, crikey. Okay, hang on a minute. Can we replace that with floor? Yeah, I think we can. I think we can replace that with floor. It needs to be a big, flat kind of building sort of block, doesn't it? Okay, we'll see what happens with that. Unreachable object. I think... Have they finished the stairs? They finished the stairs. They should be able to get up and work on this. I'm not quite sure where. These bits here are unreachable. Are they? I think you can climb up here and get to them. Go up the stairs. Maybe they haven't finished it yet. I'm not quite sure. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, right. So it's not roof, wall that needs to go there. It's just bits of floor. Okay, we should be fine doing this. Okay, so get that sorted. A bit of stone comes back. Very handy. And then get that one done. And get that one done. Right, there we go. There we go. Wonderful. So now we can look at what we have to do to get our medical room in. So I think, yeah, if we put it over here where it can be private. So if we say, hang on, is the research done? Yes. Okay, right. This is handy. So furniture, medical bed. Oh, yeah, we need to get a sort of a ritual room thing as well set up. Okay, first things first. We have injured people. So, oh, they're quite big. Ah, right. Okay. They're quite big. They're not little things like that. So we need... I mean, ideally, I would like to make a hospital ward. I'd love to get a hospital ward. I don't think we can get the incense burners and tincture shells and medical carts in just yet. But it would be good if we could plan ahead for that. So how do we get 5 of these? In fact, what do we need to even build those? Iron, phoenix flowers and ice petals. Oh, crikey. Okay, so we want to get, for a hospital ward, 5 of those. Okay, I think it's worth doing. I think this is worth doing. So there's going to be a wall there. So if we get 1 and then 2... Oh, hang on. 2. We haven't got resources. We need ice petals and phoenix flowers. We've got plenty of iron, I think. Okay, we've got 1 bed up there, which is going to take some damage. Okay, hang on a minute. There were, yeah, phoenix things are here. So let's go and gather that and that, please. And then I noticed over here we had some of the ice flower things. So yeah, that there. And there's loads. There's loads over the air. Get all those, please. And all of that as well. And there's 1 there hiding that I can't quite click on, but never mind. Any of the fire flower things? Yep, there we go. Grab those as well. There's some honey drop bushes. Some weird looking things there, but okay. Oh, there's a nest. There's a kind of a bird nest thing. Okay. Right, so plenty for them to be getting on with. Many, many things. But yeah, I do... Oh, hang on. All the things we've told them to do. So many things. And instead they're all in here having a little bit of a rave. Okay, now this is fine. You enjoy your dancing. It's a lovely thing. It keeps your mood up, makes you jolly, makes you happy. That's all fine. Look at that. Dave and Betty, our teachers there, just dancing. And now in comes some students. There we go. Just, busting some moves, throwing some shapes. Okay, yeah, we do need to get this done, though, folks. We do need to get this all set up. If you could do that, that'd be great. So how about, then, we try and figure out exactly where we need the things to be. And we can put a wall here for starters. So 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, hang on. So they're 5 bigger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So like that, and then build on top of that for the next level. Okay, so a medical bed is going in. So here we go. And they're going to get a wall in as well, which is good. And then there's going to be a bed there. And then we need a bed next to it. And then another bed. Okay, the fog is doing its thing. That's absolutely fine. We sort of know that's going to happen. Yes, a medical bed. I think we can get another one in now, which is good. So I want 5 of these. So that's 2. Now we need more phoenix flowers. But that's going to be 3. Hang on, 3... where is this? That can be 3. That can be 4. That could be 5. So maybe if we build a wall just here and then pop a door in, that can be a great big kind of medical thing. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get it into a proper hospital state, but I think for now that will do. So yeah, if we get another wall in just here, for example, so right next to the thing, so 5 like that, that's good, and then pop a door in. So that makes it private. So then it's all quiet. And then if we get... at the moment we're going to want a roof, aren't we? We're going to want a roof to go on. Although, hang on. Can we build a roof on top of a floor? Yes, we can. Okay, so how about we build the next level? So we build the floor like that. We haven't got enough stone. We've got no stone at all. Okay, that's a little bit of an issue, isn't it? Okay, but we have got 2 medical beds that are going to get damaged if it rains, which could be a bit of an issue. Okay, we need some stone. Can you grab some stone, please, everybody? There's 9 stone there, which would be quite helpful. But yeah, if we could gather that and that as well, that would be fantabulous. And that bit of stone there wouldn't go amiss either, please. If we could go and gather that, that would also be handy. Right, yeah, we need them to go and do many things. We need them to go and do many, many jobs. But there we go. At least that wall is going in. And now we've got, unreachable object. Yeah, so these beds are now unreachable. Somebody come and put the door in, please. That would be also quite useful. Pop the door in. And boom. Okay. So now we're only down to 2 people who need medical rest. Arthur and Bernard. Okay, so Brandon's been in for a bit of a lie down by the look of it. So Brandon has come in, and it looks like Arthur... Brandon has healed up. Sorry, yeah, so Arthur and Bernard are now healing up. Arthur's almost done. Arthur needs 1 point, but Bernard is healing at a rate of 5% per hour. Okay, so not great, and that does take Bernard out of action, but Bernard was quite injured. So he did need to go and have a bit of a rest there. Okay, right, that's fine. They're doing their kind of magic training stuff, which is good because that's what we're supposed to do because we're at school. So now, stone. We need stone. So maybe at the end of the day, when they finish doing their sort of classroom stuff over here, we'll have 4 people able to go out and gather some resources for us. But right now, it's pretty slim pickings in terms of stone. So we can't get this bit set up properly. We can't do this bit, which is a bit of a nuisance. Okay, never mind. Right, okay, yeah, we'll just sort of have to wait it out, I suppose, and until we've got some stone. We can't do much else up here. So, yeah, if we could get stone, that would be super useful, please. I've built that a bit too high. We don't need that one there. Hang on, we can demolish that top bit there because that needs to be flooring going across to there. I don't quite know, again, why I've made that as a wall. I have some issues with this, but there we go. Right, that's all sorted. So now we should... oh, there you go, 29 stone. Is that enough to get that done? So drag that over like that. Yes. Okay, that should be fine. Although... oh, hang on, though. Hang on. If we want it to be... pause time. If we want it to be... what was it? Hospital. It's got to be lofted. So taller than it is wide. So maybe we need to put more beds kind of here and here and then make it a tall room. But then still we haven't got the other things in yet. We haven't got the incense burners and tincture shelves and all that kind of stuff in. So yeah, maybe that is in the wrong place possibly. Okay, hang on. Let's get the beds in now. I'm making a bit of a meal of this, aren't I? But never mind. So if we put another bed in there, that's okay. And now we need the phoenix flowers. Now the phoenix flowers are what we haven't got enough of. And not the other thing, not the frosty flowers or whatever they were. Okay, phoenix flowers. Are there any phoenix flowers kind of lying around that we can go and grab that we haven't already grabbed? Oh, there's a few over here, look. There's some that we've clearly gone to actually sort of, that we've harvested as well, but we've not bought the stuff back. Okay. Again, maybe when people aren't doing their lessons and stuff over here, we can get them gathering resources. Okie doke, right. So just run time on a bit. Let's see what we can get up to. Okay. Paisley is building another medical bed and has in fact finished it. So we must have picked up enough of the whatever it was we needed. What was it? The fireflower stuff. So, okay, the fog is kind of coming in again a little bit. It's a bit close again, isn't it? 6 days until destruction. Okay, we might need to push that back again very soon. Possibly one of tomorrow's jobs could be to shove the fog back out the way. But I think, is everybody healed? I think everybody's now healed up. Bernard is healed up, which is wonderful. Arthur is healed and Brandon is healed. Okay, so everybody's healed up, which means we can, if we want to, go and do some more sort of dungeon exploring, have a look around the place. So yeah, I think that's the plan, isn't it? Go to the fungal cavern and clear all that out. Before we go and do anything else, let's nip over there and get that sorted. So complete that, go and deal with all of that, and then go and do the lava mine. And then when that's done, we do some more exploring. That's the plan. Rather than just keep on digging down deeper and deeper and deeper. Just sort of, deal with the things that we've got now to go and look around. I think that's what we should do. But yeah, now everyone's back up and healed and stuff. I think that might be worth doing. I quite like the kind of exploring, exciting bits where you go and do some fighting. So we'll go and have a little look at that. I mean, right now it's bedtime. It's currently bedtime. So yeah, what we're going to do with this, can we get another couple of beds in? No, yeah, phoenix flowers are now the issue. We are lacking phoenix flowers. However, we're only trying to get 5 in to put a hospital ward. We could get an infirmary in. We need 2 more incense burners, which could be a little bit of an issue, but there we go. So maybe, yeah, how are we going to do that exactly? How are we going to do that? Because we haven't got incense burners. Okay, so we can't turn that into an infirmary right now, and hospital ward is significantly some way off. But yeah, what was lofted again? Taller than it is wide. Okay, so if we had, it's going to have to be, I mean, that's going to have to be pretty tall, isn't it, from there? Although you can have great big kind of roofs on it. You can have big, exciting roofs. So is it worth maybe making that? Let's leave that wall where it is. Can we just make it incredibly tall? Just make it an incredibly tall room. I mean, how wide is it in terms of squares? I'm not quite sure, but can we have a look? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 wide. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So if we then went, hang on, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, that's going to have to be ridiculously tall. So I think you have to put a roof on it here. Or do we just make it a little bit narrower? Do we take that wall down, make it narrower, stick a couple of beds in at the front? Still can't do it because we haven't got enough phoenix flowers, botherations. Okay, have we got any more phoenix flowers that we can go and harvest? No, not by the look of it, because I think the fog is in the way. Oh, there's that stuff there. If we could go and grab that. Bernard, what are you doing? You're putting something into it. I'm gonna command you to go and store that. Paisley was going to go and do that. Paisley, you've got a different job now. So yeah, if we could grab that. Okay, so bring that back. So Paisley's grabbing some more stuff. It's all useful. It's all good. So Bernard can pop that back into storage. Okay, so now, if we pause time, can we do it? No, we need another phoenix flower. Right, we need to push the thing back. We need to do we could do a superior repel fog. Is it slightly different now in terms of what we need? Is it different each time? So yeah, if we do that, so staff members, that's okay. So we need 48 wormweed pods, we've got 67, and 24 viscera, we've got 39. Okay, yeah, I think we do that. And then pop Bernard in. Okay, so begin the ritual. Yeah, that's different to what it was last time. So we can't just push it back with the same kind of ingredients. It's now got to be something else. Okay, right. Rain incoming. That's a bit of a nuisance for our things up here because they will fall apart. Okay, but we have to push the fog back. That's one of the things we have to do. Now, can we see how far through they are with this? I'm not entirely sure. But once this is done, can you please go and build a roof or something? Students need a teacher. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll work on that as well. So, what are we going to do with this? I think maybe I would like to plan for a hospital. I'd like to plan for a hospital, but I'm not sure if we can do it. We can't get it done right now, of course, because we haven't got all the things we need. But, yeah, okay, how about then if we put... I want to see what it looks like. Hang on, can we grab that? Can we move that to here? Can we rotate it round? Oh, yes, we can put them opposite each other. Okay, so if we move that there, and then we know that it's going to stick out... Oh, no, maybe don't do that, actually. No, cancel that move. Cancel that move. So we know it's going to stick out there. We have 2 beds here, so we're going to need to have space for incense burners and everything else. So maybe what if we move that wall a tiny bit closer, and then we'll have room here for all the other things we need. For whatever it was. The medical carts and tincture shelves and incense burners and everything else. Maybe that's what we have to do. So try and move this over a little bit to here. It's going to be a very busy room. It's going to be very, very full of stuff, but I'm not so bothered as long as it does what it's supposed to do. So how about we demolish that and that and that, and then we just kind of move it over a bit. I mean, are the students going to do that because they've got nothing else to do? I don't know. No. They're currently scheduled to do some learning stuff. Oh, and there we go. The fog clears off. That's all very good. Right. Fire flower things. Oh, I like the smoky crystal things. Well, mine that, please. Any fire flower things over here? Whatever they're called. That's mandrakes. Oh, spore shrooms. Tiny mushrooms. There's a crow nest thing. Okay, right. Any on the other side? Okay, yes, just there. Wonderful. Okay, we'll have a bit of that. So harvest that. Thank you. Right, and now it's raining, which is bad because it's raining on our hospital beds because there is no roof. Okay, let's try and sort that out then. So, yeah, so if we build it up from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is that correct? Again, 1. Yeah, 5. And then we build across the top, don't we? With a floor. Because that's what we want. So build a floor like that. And then on top of that, can we just for now build a roof? Just temporarily to stop that all being a bit rubbish. Yeah, put a roof in. We'll make it significantly wonky. So yeah, bit of a project there for everyone to get on with. But if we could do that, that'll stop. I mean, these beds are taking damage. They're taking damage. So if we could get this done really soon, that would be wonderful. Anytime you like, folks. Is anybody doing anything? How much have those beds got? Those beds are going to be destroyed. We've just spent ages trying to build these beds, and now they're going to be destroyed. Okay, you're building... you're putting stuff in. Okay, no, but they're trying. I think they're adding the resources in, aren't they? They're putting the resources in. Hang on a second. I'm going to need a door. That's going to be quite important, isn't it? Hang on a minute. Yep, let's get a door. Those people are now stuck, but that's okay because that means they can just keep working. They're repairing. They're repairing the things. Oh, okay, that's quite good. Right, so let's get this set up, and then we'll have a little kind of medical room up and running. And then we might have to kind of fiddle about with that eventually, but we'll see what we can do. But yeah, let's just kind of cover it up for now and just make sure the medical beds don't collapse and fall apart in the rain. Okay, research-wise, we need to get some sort of incense burner thing so we can turn that into at least an infirmary for now, just to make it a little bit better. So where is that now? Essential medicine. Incense burner, there we go. We need significantly more smoke pearls. Oh, okay. Oh, and... we need arcane scrolls and we need adept scrolls. Oh, okay. We're nowhere near getting that sorted then. Okie doke. Right, message understood. We can't do that. That's a bit unfortunate. What about... I mean, that's just free. Let's just get the free research done. So Light My Fire doesn't require anything else. It's just 400 research points. Get that done. Let's get that done. Also, it's called Light My Fire, which is quite fun. So, right. Somebody can work on that. That'd be handy. And then, yeah, we need to go and do some more dungeon delving to go and pick up scrolls and things. Can we see how many we have? Can we identify scrolls on here? Wild furniture? No. Don't know if we can. Under there, scrolls. Yeah, just there. So we've got 4 arcane scrolls, and that's kind of it. Okie doke. Right, we'd better go and try and sort that out if we can. Why are they not doing these bits? Floor is not supported. It should be supported. They're repairing this, which is fine. They're getting that sorted. The medical beds are being repaired, which is wonderful, but now they've given up on that. Why is that not supported? It's connected to this over here. It should be fine. It should be okay. I don't know. I mean, when the roof goes in, it doesn't overly matter, but then we're going to want to put a floor in there eventually at some point. Unless... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Do we have to put kind of like a hallway bit somewhere in? Requires wall behind and floor below. Can we have a supporting pillar type thing? I don't want to put a wall in because that would be silly. But yeah, how come it's built there but not from that side? Does that need to be a wall? Because it's the outside, you fool. Hang on a minute. Yeah, wall just there, please. Yep, hang on a minute. Sorry, yes, that was a mistake by me. I'm not very good at building rooms in a magic school, it turns out. Right, get that sorted, look. Somebody turn that into a wall, then that can be supported, and then they can get on with all this other stuff. Right, okay, that's going to be fine. Okay, I'm going to admit that I don't really understand how this works then, because I would have thought if we'd have had a piece of wall just here, you could build the floor out from a piece of wall across in that direction, a little bit like we have done from that bit of wall just there. I don't really know why that's not happened. So I've changed that back to a piece of flooring just there, and it still says it's unsupported. But I don't quite understand why. If we can do it from that side that way, why can't we do it from that side that way? I don't really get why we can't do that. And also, that bit of roof is unsupported. But I mean, we just built a roof. I don't know why it's unsupported. I'm not quite sure why. We've put a roof on. Just put the roof on. Why are we having structural support issues? I want to build a magic school. I'm not a structural engineer. I just want to build a room, please. So hang on a minute. So if we demolish that there... Oh, hang on. I don't want to demolish that. And then demolish all that there. Does that mean... cancel disintegrate. Does that mean that they can actually just get on with the stuff? Yeah, I put that as a piece of floor. But maybe that's not... I don't know if that's right or wrong. I'm not quite sure. But there you go. Paisley's here. So Paisley can get on with this. So you can do all this. Yeah, see, look, now they can get on with it, look. Now they're building this. Paisley can reach and do this. But why is that not supported? I don't really understand. I don't fully understand. But I mean, look, the roof is going on. And this will potentially be taller than it is wide. So it might be a lofted room, which is quite good. But we just have the problem that we can't kind of build anywhere over here now. That bit of our school is kind of finished. We're going to have to try and build up and over it, maybe. I'm not quite sure. But we'll give that a go. But yeah, how is that going to work just there then? If that bit's not supported, but it's attached... It's next to another bit of roof. I don't really get why it's unsupported. Maybe when that bit comes in, it'll be supported? I do not know. So get that done. No. So apparently that is a problem. Okay, cancel that then. So then what if we go and just say, okay, bit of roof between... It's not supported, but it is supported. It is supported, game. I don't understand why it's not supported. What's all the 1% thing mean? I don't know what the 1% thing is either. If we take that out, maybe we can try and get that working again. I don't know, but right, let's give this a good shot, shall we? And just see what we can do by jabbing enough buttons and hoping for the best. Oh, and they've done it. They've done the room. Oh, finally. My goodness me. I took my eye off that a little bit because I was looking at other things, waiting for them to do the work. But there we go. The room is now complete. That took a very long time, an extraordinarily long amount of time, if I'm honest. And I've tried many different things. I tried building little kind of support structures down here to maybe bear the weight of that a little bit better, but the game was having none of it. So in the end, what we had to do was we've shrunk this kind of sticky out bit here. So it was sticking out for however many that is. So 5 or 6 things, is it? Whereas now it's sticking out maybe half as much as it was possibly. So it's only kind of coming out a little bit over there. And then, yeah, that wall is the same height as it was. But then here we've got a great big wall and then the roof connects up to there. So it's a little bit of a faff and a fiddle, but we got there in the end, which is wonderful. So there we go. So we've got our medical room, currently just a school room. Of course, we can't make it a proper medical room or an infirmary or whatever just yet because we haven't got the right things in here, which means that we do need some incense burners. Okay, so remind me, research-wise, to get the incense stuff, we need to get some smoke pearls, which is something we can probably find out and about. I mean, plenty of wood. We've got wood and we've got smoke sticks. That's okay. But also, we need to get some adept scrolls. Okay, so how do we get that? Graduate students and retire emeritus staff with tier 1 wands. Okay, so we need to graduate students to get some of those, but also we need some arcane scrolls that are down in the underschool, which means we can finally have a little trip down here. It's taken a very long time to get round to this, but here we go. Although, so at 6 p.m, no, you can have a wander down here. It's going to be fine. Maybe let's take out, what's Chris? Water 3. Okay, so maybe bring, let's rest. In fact, do we rest Betty? Because Betty doesn't have that much in the way of health. Let's rest Betty. So we've got fire, water, nature and lightning. I think that's quite good. That's a good mix of things. You know, 4 different abilities there. We'll take rejuvenation is hit points. Yeah, so take that, please. Recharging is mana. We'll take all of these. We can take everything, look. Bring supplies. We can take 10 supplies. So we'll take all of the stuff. The only thing is, yeah, one of you had a spell which affected one of the rows you're on, but I can't quite recall who it was. Joe, it's probably fine. We're going to be okay. So, right, begin the battle. Here we go. So let's have a wander down here. I'm really happy we got that in. I mean, it took a long time. It took a long time to get sorted. It's going to be dark in there, isn't it? Hang on, lighting-wise, we've got new lighting. Oh, yeah, we've got the little kind of burner things. We'll have the torches. So we've got red, blue. So this floor is going to be green. So we'll pop a green torch there. And a green torch on that wall there. Get that done, somebody. That'd be great. Make that room all lit. Oh, and that room needs some green torches as well, actually. Got to put some green here, or else little kind of mushroom things are going to grow, which is a nuisance. There might be water coming into that room at some point, causing damage. And there might be water dripping into here, because there's no roof on these bits. But never mind, never mind. Yeah, we had to build... Hang on. We had to build that there. An extra tall bit of twiddly staircase, because that bit of roof was too high for them here. So we had to build that. They stood on that and then started working on the roof. It was a bit of a nuisance, but there we go. Right, so they're all down here. And here we go. Let's go exploring. New bit opens up and into combat we go. Okay, so there are now 3 things here. Okay, so prepare the potions. 2 belchers and a drowned one. Okay, so what can we do first? I mean, a drowned one, using water on it doesn't seem overly effective, to be honest, but there we go. Torrent. Yeah, that deals 20 damage when attacking from the back row. Okay, so you should be on the back row there, but never mind. Soak. Attacks an enemy and lowers their power and speed by 7. I mean, that thing at the back does look quite grim, but I don't think we can reach it. So let's go for that belcher at the front and try and slow that down. So that's wet, so that's going to be slow. And then, oh, here we go. Surging Strength. Adds 10 power to allies in the targeted row. Or growth. Thorns. Ah, yeah. Okay, so let's put Thorns on you as well. We have to take 1 out. If we just get rid of 1, that's fine. Right, so you've taken a bit of damage. You've taken some damage. Do you know what, though? It's okay. You can go to hospital after this. It's all going to be fine. Fireball. Oh, yes. Okay, it's a classic wizardy spell. Go on, Dave. Let's fireball you. And boom! Oh, it was a critical. That was a critical hit, I think. Okay, however, we can now lightning bolt you, and I think that means that goes down. Okay, so now it's 4 versus 2, which makes our life a little bit easier. You soak that thing to make that slower. That's good. Cause a tiny bit of damage. And then what if we do that to you? So make you guys a bit stronger, which is going to be good. You're going to get targeted. But again, you're one of the cushiony people. You're absolutely fine. Vengeance. Adds retaliate 15 to allies in the targeted row. When attacked, a mage with retaliate will damage the attacker. Ooh. Or a gigantic fireball. Do you know what? Gigantic fireball. 40 points. That's really good. Regain mana and speed. I think people look okay for mana right now. Bernard looking a little bit low. However, lightning bolt. Blast you with lightning. Do a bit of a Pikachu on you. Okay, Bernard takes another hit there. Okay, so how about we get 20... Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. It's extra damage now, isn't it? It's... Yeah, look at that. It's 10 mana for 20 damage. Okay, do that. So, ooh, a little kind of wave appeared. That's quite fun. And then, what if he... Yeah, you could add... How's your mana? You are... Which one are you? You're Brandon. Okay, 61 out of 115. So if you use this on them on the back row, you're going to be stronger, which is good. You're going to take a bit of a hit, which is a slight nuisance. However, we now do have a fireball. The only thing is, I don't want to use it on you. I want to use it on you at the back, because it's going to be a waste on you. Yeah, I think you can probably take them out, Arthur. So how about Vengeance? Let's do Vengeance on us in the front row. That's going to be good. And then you can do a bolt on that thing. Take that out. Kaboom! It goes down. Wonderful. And now we can hit the drowned one. So now we can torrent that one. There we go. Now it's a targetable thing. Right, so that, I mean, it seems a bit silly attacking something called a drowned one with water, but it's fine. And then you do that, look. So you get it with some thorns. Okay. That means we now fire back at the thing because we're retaliating. Right. Massive fireball at you. Boom. 30 points of damage. Then you could recharge Dave. Recharge Dave, because Dave has the fireball, which is a powerful thing. Oh, Dave gets another go. Oh, this is magnificent. Okay, a fireball. It's a critical hit. It's down to 10, and I think we can just torrent that. Splishy, splashy. It goes down. Beautiful. Okay, that was really good. That was quite good. Get some Spore Cap. We got 5 brains, and we got 2 arcane scrolls. Okay, and now we've got another thing. It's an underschool chamber. Lovely. Minus 10 luxury. Yeah, I can see that. It's not overly luxurious, is it? And there's some, gross stuff down here, but okay. And then we can keep going into the fungal cavern. It might be worth doing when people have had a rest. Because I think, we do have some injured people. A couple of people looking a little bit worse for wear. Okay, right. Oh, look at that. Instead of going to heal, they're going to go and have a dance. Because music can heal as well, which is good. Right, so that's pretty good. So I think if we get the lighting set up in here, that's going to be useful. Because otherwise, we're going to get the void shrooms growing. And that is going to be a bother. But, okay. Right, let's let them have a bit of a break. Because we have given them an awful lot of stuff to do. And then they can come here, have a bit of a medical lie down in one of the lovely beds, and then we'll see what we need to do to get our students graduating. Because they're now just kind of hanging around, but we need to graduate them at some point. We need to get them graduated, so that would be quite good as well. And then maybe, how are we going to do this? I'm thinking, the fog is advancing, that's all fine. I'm trying to think of how we can get a dining room set up. But how big does a dining room need to be? I'm not quite sure. What do we need for a dining room? Hang on a minute. That'll be over here, look. A dining room. A dining room, 1 dining table, lofted, 10 or greater luxury. Okay. And then not have crafting stations, all that kind of stuff. So we need that, but also we do need to get a ritual room. We need to get an assembly hall. In fact, really, we need a great hall, but that's quite hard to do because it's got to be on the ground. All floor must be foundation. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that. The assembly hall doesn't have to be grounded. Does an auditorium? An auditorium does have to be grounded. And the great hall has to be grounded. And loft, that's really hard to do. That's really tricky to do. Okay, so we need an assembly hall so we can do some basic ritual things. So let's see if we can get one of those in as well. Maybe over here. Although, again, that does mean we have to do some building work. Which generally means this might possibly go wrong. But we'll see what we can do. Because then we can graduate those students. This is a bit fiddly, isn't it? Graduate the students. And then we might get some of the Adept Scrolls. Which then means we can research the essential medicine thing to get an incense burner. To then turn that room into a proper hospital room. I mean, it's a lot of work to get that done, but it's probably going to be worth it in the end. So let's try and get that done, shall we? Right, there we go. That room's been expanded a bit, so now it's a little bit bigger, so it should be able to become our ritual room type thing. What's the first one? An assembly hall. It's kind of in the middle of the school. That does make sense. So let's try and turn that into an assembly hall. So what do we need? Just a ritual sigil and 7 or greater luxury. Okay, so let's see what we can do with that. Now, do they help with luxury? Do those things help? We do need to get the sigil stone thing in anyway. Where is that? Let's get the sigil stone thing in first and then look at improving the luxury. Whereabouts is that? It's not in there. There we go. Ritual sigil. We need some more phoenix flowers. Well, of course we do. We always need more of those, don't we? Okay, there's a few over here that we can go and grab. That's going to be handy. So grab that and grab that. Any more we can grab just to have in reserve, that would be wonderful. Let's go mine that smoky crystal and that... Oh no, hang on. That one as well. Wonderful. We'll grab that because they're quite exciting new things. And then we'll grab that sort of frosty crystal stuff as well. That could be useful. Any of the fire things? Oh, loads. Okay. Go and harvest those and also grab all of that as well. There we go. Wonderful. Right. Plenty to do. But yeah, we can't actually get on with it right now. But yeah, then we're going to need to think about maybe getting some more beds in. So then, yeah, these are going to graduate to become teachers, I think. That's how it works. So they can become teachers, which then means that we can get more students in. And of course, more students means more people doing more harvesting, more jobs, everything else. It's all going to be wonderful. But yeah, we need to actually get them graduating first. So let's just get enough of those. Ah, there we go. We've got enough in now. We've picked up enough. So if we pop that in, say, I don't know, just there will do, just there. And there's not really a middle. There's either one space on that side and two that side, or one space that side and two that side. So we'll pop it, I don't know, there will do. Like that. So get that in. And then what can we put in there that makes it a nicer room? What can we have in there for luxury? In fact, hang on. That adds a luxury, doesn't it? Properties. Luxury +5. Okay, so maybe can we move the rug into here to make that a little bit more appealing? How about we have it... Can we have it in that corner? In fact, no, let's have it like that, look. In front of the door there. Okay, so somebody move that into there to make that room a little bit more appealing. That's going to be quite good. So yeah, we get that done. Build ourselves a sigil stone. And then, yeah, we'll graduate some people. We'll see what happens when we do that. We'll try and graduate, say, Arthur and Brandon and just see what happens. We'll start with Arthur, because Arthur was here first. He's been around a long time. And now he's just, being taught stuff that is completely irrelevant to him because he already knows it. So, okay, let's try and get that done, and then we'll graduate Arthur. I think we should unlock luxurious lighting, because with that done, we can then make candelabras, and candelabras look like a very easy way to get +3 luxury into a room, which is going to be quite helpful. It needs a bit of wood and some phoenix flowers. Okay, so I think let's work on that. Set that as the research. It doesn't need scrolls or resources or anything like that, so we should be able to get that done pretty quickly, which is handy. And then that thing is not complete, I don't think. Yeah, it's being assembled. Okay, it's taking a while to get that done, but I don't think it's going to take that long. And boop. Okay, so that's done. So then, yeah, if we get some candelabras in, then that should be luxurious enough to become one of our, whatever it was, assembly halls. I don't think it'll be an auditorium because we haven't got solemn braziers or solemn pedestals. Okay, right, so we need to get those in as well. Yes, it's not very luxurious at the minute, is it? It's not very fancy, so we'll do what we can to make that a little bit fancier. But yeah, we might need some research to get that done. Okay, that's fine, unless... Have we unlocked anything from those crystal-y things? Because we have been looking at those sort of, smoky crystals or whatever they are. Have we actually opened any of them up yet? No. We've been doing other stuff. I mean, yeah, look, that gets a rug. A rug could come out of that one. And that one... That's a mandrake. Hang on, click on the right thing. That could be all sorts of exciting things. Okay, right. We have to get into those as well. So hopefully people can go and work on that. That would be wonderful. And you're just eating a rat. Okie doke. You do you, Betty. You do you. Any smoky crystal things over this side just while we're here? Not that I can see. Not that I can see. We must have done those ones over there. Okay, right, that's fine. So, again, we've given them plenty of things to do. So let's just let them finish that research now. Might take a little while. In fact, why is that no longer a... Why isn't that a workshop anymore? The fog is advancing. That being a workshop was quite handy. Why isn't that a workshop anymore? Hang on a minute. It was just a basic workshop, wasn't it? One or more research or crafting stations and lofted. Oh, bother. Ah, yeah, it's not lofted anymore. Because, yes, the room is not taller than it is wide. Oh, that's a bit of a nuisance, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, that's quite hard to do, isn't it? the sort of the building work in the school is quite a tricky thing to work out how to make it all work. But okay, right, that's fine. So we'll have to just wait a little while longer for them to get that sorted. Okie doke. Okay, Paisley is working very hard on getting the luxurious lighting research all sorted out. So I think while they're doing that, maybe we should now go and have another look around here and delve deeper into the fungal cavern. Because I think we did okay last time. I think we did a pretty good job. So let's begin. However, we will move Bernard into the back row because we know that he's got a special kind of ability that's better when he's on the back row. And then who do we put on the front? So yeah, it's quite good that Dave's here because the fireball thing is really good. Let's put... We haven't had Chris yet. Although Chris is water. Oh yeah, it might have the same things as... He might have the same abilities as Bernard. No, we'll put Brandon back in there. We'll put Brandon back in. We know where we are with Brandon. Brandon was pretty good. So, yeah, do you know what? We shall have... hang on, can we have all of these? So we'll have that and that. A couple of potions of recharging. 1 revival flask. Dragonfire flask is 150 points of damage on one thing. Yeah, okay. Right, so here we go. While we're doing the research, let's just delve a bit deeper. I don't quite know how far it goes. There's no hint as to how... I mean, it could go all the way over here for a line. I've got no idea. So let's just go and have a little look around again down here. It looks like we have picked up all the bits and bobs from here. Well done, Brandon, being here promptly and on time. Oh, there you go. One of the teachers has bothered to turn up. Well done. Bernard is here. Bernard's mana is drained for 3.7 hours. Why is that? Is there a void shroom somewhere? Maybe there was one and we've got rid of it, possibly, but okay. Can everybody just turn up? Waiting for Arthur. Arthur, where are you? Oh, you were topping up your mana, I think. Okay, right, here we go. So a new bit of dungeon emerges. Oh, crikeys. Okay, now it's 2 drowned ones. But we have got a few goes first. In fact, why is Bernard there twice? He's got a big Bernard and little Bernard picture, but okay. Let's have a look then. So Bernard, yeah, there you go. Bernard can now use Torrent, which causes 30 damage, and it only costs 10 magicka, so that's way, way better. So yeah, we'll target that drowned one. There we go. Sploosh, 30 points of damage. Right, and now it's... Who is it? Brandon. Okay. Surging Strength. Do we add some strength? The thing is, they're going to get 3 turns, in sequence. Crikeys. Or do we just put some thorns around you? Let's put some thorns around you. Look, so boop, there you go. A little bit of damage. You're now attacking a student. You're attacking a student. That student, oh dear, they got a bit of a hit there. No, that's Dave, sorry. Right, Dave, fireball. Yeah, fireball that thing. So boom, critical hit. Okay, that's really good. And then you do a lightning bolt on that. That was not a critical hit, unfortunately. And then if you do a torrent on that, you can take that out. Okay, so that's going to be dead. Brilliant. That thing perishes. Goodbye, terrifying thing. That's attacking Dave. That's attacking one of the students. But they're cushiony people, so they're okay. Right. How about we do another fireball on you? Fireball! Right, okay, that's pretty good. And then we'll have thorns on you, because that causes you damage when your turn begins or whatever. And then who's running low on magicka? Do we need to top anybody up? Dave could do with a little top up. Okay, so top Dave back up. There we go. Lightning reflexes. Oh, does that mean Dave goes first? Okay, right. So now Dave can do another fireball. So kaboom. Brilliant. Then it goes to you. So you can then try and drown them a bit. Brilliant. They are looking... That student is being a bit picked on. But again, they've got plenty of health. And then what if we do Surging Strength on the front row or the back row? You're going to go next. No, do it on the back row. Do it on the back row. And now your fellow student gets a go. You could then do a lightning bolt thing. Ah, bother. 45 is not... Oh, hang on. But the thorns... The thorns might possibly kill you, actually. Hang on. So blast you with lightning, and then the thorns killed it. Yay! Right, okay, there you go. Well done. Working together. Good job, squad. And then, yeah, we'll torrent you, because that's now going to cause a good chunk of damage. You're firing at Dave. Dave's going to chuck a fireball back at your face. 60 points, critical hit. And then I think, yeah, we can just use this, and I think the thorns will finish you off. So spiky, spiky. And there we go. Victory 20, Void Cap 20, Ectoplasm 5 Arcane Scrolls, 1 Mana Crystal. Oh, okay, that's quite good. Used to build a Mana Lantern. Oh, I think we've unlocked the research for that. We haven't actually built one yet. Okay, that's quite good. Right, there we go. Oh, it's a round sort of a room. It's a round... Hang on, there's a door there, look. There's something there, look. So is that where we go next? We're going to go into there and then round somewhere else. Oh, that's quite fun. Okay, how are we looking at that research? Are we nearly done? 480 something. Oh, there's the void cap. Oh no, that's not the one that was draining people. Well, maybe it was, but it's not anymore because they've got rid of it. Okay, so we need just a couple... There we go. I was going to say, did you not do the research? But there you go. Luxurious lighting is now done. So let's build the final thing. Let's go to... where are we? Lighting. So candelabras. We've got plenty of phoenix flowers. So if we just pop a candelabra... Let's pop it... I mean, in that corner would probably be okay. Just put it over here, look, actually. Nice bit of lighting as you come up from the stairs. So get that done. And that means... we should be able to get that room into like a graduatey room, and then we can graduate some students. Arthur, just hang on a minute. You're going to get graduated. Your magic just went down loads. Oh, because there are some void shrooms hanging around. Okay, that's not great. Have we got a lighting thing? Yeah, well-lit room. They're well-lit. They're dimly lit. Why? They've got the same amount of lighting in. Okay, right, we need to put candelabras into every room, I think. I think that's what we need to do. Is that complete? I don't think they've finished working on that, but that should, when that's finished, turn into a nice yellow room. There we go. And, hang on a second, look at that. It's now an assembly hall thing, which means we could graduate a student. Okay, so they will permanently depart, leaving behind scrolls based on their total skill, wand level, and medallions earned. Okay, so, graduate with honours. And that's an auditorium or a great hall. Okay, right, we just graduate somebody. So, yeah, who's been here the longest? I think it's Arthur. Although Brandon does have 2 medallions. But, okay, Arthur, you can come in with your lightning wand, 6 adept scrolls. Okay, what if we put Brandon in? What if we put you in? So we're going to get... what are we going to get? 8 adept scrolls. Right, okay, that's quite a lot of scrolls. Add 1 more efficient. Oh, we need a person to actually do the thing. I mean, it would seem fitting for Paisley to do it first, wouldn't it? Given that you're the kind of the original founder of the school that stood on this side, let's get you to do it this time round, and we'll just kind of rotate it round. I mean, could we just get Chris to do it as well? And then we just get more students in and train them up. And then we'll have a massive pile of scrolls, but then we're not going to have that many people to go dungeon diving again, which is a bit of a shame. But, yeah, what if we did that? That's another 6. So that would be 20 of those scrolls. But then we are going to lose our 3 students. Is that worth doing? We can get 3 back in, though. And then just do some more building work while we're training them up. That would... we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We've done it now. We're going to graduate 3 people. Okay, here we go. Let's go and watch the whole graduation thing. It's been a pleasure, Arthur, Brandon and Chris. It's been brilliant. Oh, okay. This looks a little bit like it might be painful or uncomfortable. Personal space isn't a thing that we care about in the school. Okay, so this is a thing that's happening, and 20 adept scrolls are ours, and no students. Okay, all the students have gone. They've all departed. They've all graduated. We've got 20 adept scrolls, which might mean now we can get essential medicine. Yes, we can now begin that research. All of this was to turn that into a proper medical room. My goodness me. Crikeys. Okay, never mind. Right, so there we go. I think with that done, we will wrap things up for now. It's been a bit all over the place this time. I do apologise. But yeah, a lot of it was me looking confused at the whole building thing over here. But yeah, we've cleared out a couple more little sort of, whatever it is, fungal cavern rooms. That was quite good. And we've got some more stuff set up here. We've got ourselves an assembly hall and what will hopefully soon be a proper actual medical facility as well. That'd be quite good. And then, we've graduated some people as well. We've done the purpose of what we're here to do. Help students graduate and go on to do greater and better things, which is wonderful. So I think with that done, we'll wrap things up for now. Come back next time. Of course, we'll get 3 more students in. We'll train them up. We'll do some more dungeon diving. We'll turn that, hopefully, into a proper sort of infirmary or whatever. And then we'll see what else we can build. We might have a little look through here and see if we can get some other rooms done. Possibly a dining room. A dining room could be quite handy because at the minute I think people just eat and then just sort of they stand up and eat from their hands. It'd be quite good if they could have a little sit down, and then maybe, if that is the case, if we're getting a dining room, say over here, for example, above the assembly hall, maybe as well we could look at getting a kitchen set up. That would be quite good. So unlock the stuff for a kitchen, get some cooking stations and spice racks and things all set up, and just make that a bit better as well. That'd be quite good. So we'll see what we can do next time when we come back. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Mind Over Magic. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. You know, I'm brilliant at doctoring. I'm very good at all that kind of stuff, but we have got a flashy lights Nino machine, which is all very exciting. It's Kite Club, that's what it is. It's Kite Club. It's the craze at sweeping the hospital. Everyone loves a kite now. Stay with us, Mr. Anderson. We all know what comes next. Say it along with me. We have to go over to the Wheel of Names.